This is how you grow giants. You don't grow giants with a bunch of salt and sodium. You grow giants with absorbable nutrition, and that's what our mineral is all about.
Double Down Custom Minerals finally coming to the market. You guys have been asking for it. Here it is. We could not be more excited to get this stuff out to you guys. I'm putting this video together today. We are going to walk you guys through the process, how we put this mineral out, how we build these mineral sites, dispensing. Jeremy's going to talk to you about a little bit about components, quality, effectiveness, why we feel this is the best mineral on the market today.
And folks, we're at Double Down headquarters today, and I wanted to take a moment and talk about quality ingredients and how that relates to everything we believe at Double Down Deer Feed. You know, at Double Down, we believe quality ingredients will always lead to better nutrition and better results. And our Double Down Custom Mineral is absolutely no exception to that. I want to talk a little bit about components and how every ingredient within our product works together in conjunction with one another with one end goal. When we built this product, it was all about absorbable nutrition, and we feel we have a product now that far surpasses the needs of today's whitetail herds. First, let's talk about calcium and phosphorus. If a buck's antlers are comprised of roughly 20% calcium and 10% phosphorus in a 2-to-1 ratio, why wouldn't your mineral supplement provide the same? Well, that's exactly what's in our Double Down Custom Mineral. Let's talk vitamins. We have a robust vitamin package within Double Down Custom Minerals comprised of vitamins A, D, and E. Now, these are important because these are fat-soluble vitamins that whitetail deer store in their fat and liver and utilize and excrete as they need them throughout the year. Now let's talk trace minerals. There is a multitude of minerals on the market today. Sulfates, oxides. What we utilized in Double Down Custom Minerals is a proteinate version. Now this is important because these are the most organic, most absorbable versions of trace minerals on the market today, and that our Double Down Custom Mineral is packed full of. Now let's talk taste. Traditionally, deer do not like the taste of minerals. They are very bitter. So we have included our proprietary attractants within our Double Down Custom Mineral product to help aid in palatability and taste.
This is our corn feeder, and this is an established mineral site already. You can still see minerals all over the ground here. This one's only been done a couple of times. So it's not an old site because we moved the feeder out here where we could see it better while we're hunting. So anyhow, but you can see them all over in here. The minerals are way out here. Don't know how well they're turning up. But this site's becoming pretty solid. So anyway, this is how we do it. We're going to start from the inside and work our way out, and every time this corn feeder goes off, it throws corn on the ground. Every time the deer's nose hits the ground or its tongue hits the ground, it's getting these minerals. These are very, very potent minerals compared to about anything I know of on the market. So one nose full of this licked off is a lot. Over time, this mineral station will become like a 60 by 60 foot mineral block. We've got some of our stations are 6, 8, 9, 10 inches deep that we're testing the ground to see how potent the mineral is, the content is down that far, and the readings are coming out pretty incredible. Every time a deer steps on it, it pushes it into the ground. Every time he jumps in to a pin, if it's got a pin around it, every time it rains and it gets pushed into the mud, it becomes a mineral block. The whole area is one big mineral block. And over time, like we have some that are 5 years old now, they're just solid mineral blocks. Every time the deer's nose or tongue hits the ground, it's getting minerals on them. And they're gonna do that with thousands of pieces of corn. It's gonna be thousands of times they hit the ground. So this is how we've figured out to get deer to eat these minerals, because in my opinion, the better the minerals, the less they want it. The better they work, the more potent they are, the less they want it. So how do you get them to eat such a potent mineral? You put it on their kitchen table and then put the food on the table. So this, nothing fancy about it, very, very simple. I mean, no mineral blocks needed, no little holes in the ground. This is it, 40 days. We've got some stations that are so established now, we're putting about 25 pounds a station. The deer are hammering this location. So also inside this corn feeder, you can see the streaks, white streaks from the minerals. Wind's blowing to the south, most of it goes that way. Wind's blowing to the north, most of it goes the other way. You can see all the white streaks here. Inside here, for about every 300 pounds, we're putting 8 to 10 pounds of mineral. So this one's got, probably 20, 25 pounds of mineral there. It's a 1,000-pound feeder. But every time the feeder goes off, it also just throws a little charge out on the ground, depending on which way the wind's blowing. It's not mandatory you do it, but it's nice to have a twice-a-day maintenance plan. You know, just kind of throws it out. But we're doing it. We're doing it in all of our feeders. You can see it here, all the way around the feeder.
Doesn't get any easier.
It doesn't get any easier. And this station right here will last throughout that feeder for us. And there'll still be minerals all over the ground. So that's what we got for right now. That's it. Double down deer feed and minerals. Custom minerals.
I'm going to explain to you guys what we look for in an established mineral site. This is one we haven't been to in about a month now. We're fixing to come back to it and reestablish or reapply the mineral to it. But if you take a look at the ground here, you can see all of this mineral through here. And what we're really looking for is these layers underneath. See that mineral through there? All those white specks, and there's more of it in there. But you can just keep wiping and keep wiping, and there's more and more mineral in there. And that's what we're looking for. The idea of this is, I've got a little bit of corn here. I'll kind of show you this with this corn. But every time a deer goes down to pick up a piece of this corn, every time their nose touches that ground, they have no choice but for that mineral to get stuck on their wet nose. They have no other way to get it off other than licking it off. So they're taking in a lot of mineral with this and by doing this. And the thing is, this mineral with this established site is all the way through here. Every time I wipe off another layer, you can see more and more mineral in that ground. That is exactly what we're looking for on an established site. I also want to give a big shout out to Producers Co-op down in Bryan College Station and Dilly Feed and Grain in Dilly, Texas. These guys have been unbelievably helpful in getting all of this stuff put together, getting it out to these dealers, and ultimately getting this product to you guys. Again, thank you. You guys have been a huge part of this build.
Expect more from your mineral product. Expect the best. Double Down Deer Feed. It's what we're feeding. Bottom line, this shit grows big deer.